The earth turned slowly in the black silence of space, its surface cloaked in rolling clouds and golden light. Beneath its swirling atmosphere, vast continents stretched like sleeping beasts, and the green lungs of ancient forests pulsed quietly, hidden from the stars. Life teemed below, wild, raw, and unrecorded. Deep within one of these primeval forests, in a hollow carved by wind and time, an orangutan stirred. His reddish fur was matted with earth and leaves, and his breathing slow. Morning light crept through the entrance of his cave, filtered through vines and mist, casting silver threads across the rocky floor. Water trickled nearby, a small river, cool and constant, its murmur a lullaby to the lone creature. He opened his eyes. His name was not written, nor spoken, but if one had to call him something, they might choose Raku. He was old for his kind, though not in body. It was his eyes, shaped by years of watching, remembering, adapting. His tribe had vanished seasons ago, scattered by predators, disease, or the creeping chill that now lingered longer each year. Alone, Raku had endured, building tools from wood and stone, learning the paths of prey and the moods of the forest. He rose slowly, his large hands steadying against the wall. Near the cave's edge lay his spear, a smooth branch tipped with carved obsidian, bound tight with fiber. He took it up not as a warrior, but as a traveler wary of the day. Outside, the forest awoke with rustles and calls. Birds cawed from high perches. Insects darted through light beams. Somewhere, something screamed, the short, sharp cry of death. Raku moved silently, his weight distributed across 4 limbs as he descended a slope thick with moss. His senses were alert. The air was heavy with moisture, rich with the scent of fruit and danger. He paused near a wide tree root, examining tracks in the mud. Hoof marks fresh, possibly antelope, but not far behind, another print, 3-toed, deep with claw grooves. Hyena. He narrowed his eyes. There were others nearby. He knew it. Not his kind, but beasts that watched. He had seen them once at twilight. Yellow eyes blinking in the shadows, following silently. The world was no longer as alone. By midday, Raku had found fruit, soft and sweet, hanging low near a stream bank. He ate carefully, offering some to the ground as a silent ritual. Not far away, a tree shook, then another. He crouched low. From the undergrowth came a sound like laughter, rough and high-pitched. A hyena stepped into view, then another. Their noses twitched. Raku did not flee. He stood upright, raising his spear, letting his shadow stretch long behind him. The hyenas paused. They had learned caution. Raku had met their kind before. Once, he had jabbed one through the flank. It had limped for days. Now they backed off slowly, eyes never leaving him, vanishing once more into the thicket. That night, he returned to the cave and lit a fire. The spark came from friction, a dance of hand and wood, until the flame licked at dried moss and twigs. Smoke drifted toward the stars. Raku sat before it, cross-legged, his eyes reflecting orange light. On the wall above him, drawings began to form. His fingers, dipped in crushed charcoal and berries, marked symbols known only to him. A spiral for wind, a spear for the hunt, a curved line for the river. Then he paused and added something new, a shape with legs and fire in its hand. It was him, or at least the idea of him, a creature who remembered, who adapted, who created. The forest never slept fully. Its voice changed after dark, lower, deeper. Raku heard it all. The slither of snakes, the cries of night birds, the rustle of predators prowling through the underbrush. But his fire held him back. He dreamed of his mother, once a giantess to his young eyes, cradling him against her chest beneath the same cave ceiling. Her voice was a whisper of warmth. She had taught him to peel fruit, to throw stones, to listen. She had not escaped the sickness that swept through the valley so many rains ago. He awoke before dawn. The world was darker than usual. Clouds swallowed the stars, and fog crept like ghosts through the trees. But Raku was ready. Today, He would move toward the great mountain he had seen from the ridge weeks ago. Something called to him from its peak, perhaps a new cave, perhaps others like him. He packed dried roots, tied the spear to his back, and stepped into the mist. The journey was not easy. The forest fought his passage. Vines tangled his limbs, thorns scraped his skin. He crossed a narrow stream by leaping on his slick stones, then scaled a slope where stones tumbled beneath his weight. Along the way, he saw signs: a broken branch, fresh dung, signs of something large and nearby. Antelope again, or perhaps worse. Near midday, he paused at a clearing. Light broke through the canopy like golden knives, stabbing the ground. He smelled fruit, but more than that, he smelled blood. A carcass lay nearby. A young deer, throat torn, eyes glassy. Racco knelt, studying the wounds. Claw marks, not hyena. Tiger. He stiffened. Suddenly, a rustle, loud, deliberate. He turned. A blur of orange and black lunged from the trees. Racco rolled, grabbing his spear mid-motion. The tiger landed, claws slicing the air. It roared, a thunder that shook the leaves. Racco didn't run. He stood. The spear gleamed. The tiger circled. They faced each other, hunter and prey. Yet which was which?